Alright, so got a couple builds here. And now you may have noticed that in the title it says 115 subscriber special, and I'm only at 114. I figured A, it's close enough, and B, I had to make a video, so yeah. Got this build. He's been prolonged for a while, mainly due to him being on the back of my shelf. So, finally here. And I'm going to cut away just so I can move this bruticus out of the way real quick. Alright, so I'm going to get into this build and then we'll move on to bruticus. But anyways, I feel like the color pairing on this is actually really nice. But, you know, I'm just now realizing I don't think I've ever told you why I only use one of the weapons for sixgun. I actually lost that a long time ago. I think like a week after getting the figure, I lost it and then never showed up again. Same thing for Cog. His other blaster, right here. Let me see if I can grab it. Right here. Yep, he only has one, so now you know the reason. But anyways, so you take this, I think you spin it like that, and then, you know what, let's just put this on there first, then we'll get into the placement of everything, because I just looked at this and I'm already forgetting. Thank you. Take this. Yeah, there it is. That's the look. When I made this, I also made a jet wing with sixgun and slammer for Earthrise Prime, but I figured that was too unstable to be on the channel, so scrapped that build. And then this guy, if you've been on this channel for a while, you'll notice that the feet on this guy are different, so just a little thing there, bit of information. Take this, and you're gonna put that peg up, I think. Spin this. That there. Little siren. Pop it into the bottom. And build's done. Very simple. But let's move this guy and get on to the real star. Bruticus. And you may be noticing this is Combiner Wars Bruticus. But I got this really awesome upgrade kit. I honestly forgot who I got it from, but this is a homebrew. Got it off of Mercari. It's very nice, actually. Only thing is that the joints are a little loose, but a bit of glue in there. Oh, yeah, speaking of that, I actually tightened up the hands, because this came with hands, with super glue, and I put way too much, and then I tried putting adhesive remover on there, and then it just ate through the hands, so no hands. But anyways, yeah, it's a height upgrade and hip skirt thing. I think it's called a tugerous. I could be wrong though. And then this is my preferred configuration of bruticus. I take... Oh, wow, I'm just now realizing you can't see that. Right, but anyways, I'll lay him down. I take the cockpit of Blast Off, put it on the shoulder, take the tail of Vortex and put it on the shoulder. Just elongates it a little bit. But anyways, I'll move that back so you can see it all the way. Hand fell off a shockwave. Oh well. Then, if you saw the post I made little bit ago. I used these custom feet using the brunt mold, and I'm gonna show you how to make them. So we're gonna start by disassembling brunt as I have, or scent drone. And now this does work with Zatar, but I wanted them both to have similar colors to bruticus. And bruticus doesn't really have much really black on him. And then you're gonna start by removing both arms, putting them in this position like you're gonna, what's it called? Make the standard tank mode. And then you're gonna flip this. How did I do that? Like this. Yeah, that's right. No, that's wrong. Spin it like this. I don't know why I spun the head around. Let me undo that. Gonna take the thighs, plug it in right there. Spin this up for the combiner port. And then you just take both of the accessories, plug them in to the sides of this. That'll form the toes. Take this, put in here, similar to the tank mode, but just different enough. And then attach these. I like to put it like this. No, like, wait, how did I do it over there? Like that, yeah. Alright. And then there we go. Those are the feet. Now let me equip bruticus with them. But yeah. I don't think I've ever mentioned this, but bruticus is actually my second favorite combiner, tied with Leo Kaiser. But anyways, second favorite combiner. My first is Volcanicus. And you'll notice that on Brawl, it just slides perfectly down in there. Whereas on Swindle, there's a bit of a gap. So if you use two Brawls, actually, let me cut away real quick. Alright, anyways, G2 Brawl to the rescue. And then take him here, slide that into the back because of the upgrade kit. Do that. Now I'll move this back so you can see it. Then, boom, there it is. Oh, and for the upgrade kit, you do have to remove this, so just a little warning. It is just a, whatever this is. You can pull it off without causing any real damage, so there it is. And this, it really bulks him up a little bit instead of giving him that really skinny vibe. And then thigh extensions make him taller. I actually really like this skill for a combiner. It's taller than your... You can see that the legs are taller than your average deluxe. And then, actually, let me pull down Megatronus. He's actually really tall. Megatronus is only like half height. But there he is. Oh yeah, let me show you how he scales against Predaking. Still way smaller. Way smaller still. But he is up there. Alright, but anyways, that's the tutorials, and see you next time.